Hello viewers, welcome to Science and Galata YouTube channel. For many unknown reasons, South Africa will not be using AstraZeneca vaccine that was purchased from Serum Institute of India, and I think they will be sent to other African countries, but I don't know. Whatsoever, South Africa has received Johnson&Johnson vaccines, the Janssen Covid-19 vaccine, and are ready to roll out to the public soon. This video will bring you the fact sheet about the Johnson&Johnson Covid vaccine and will discuss the efficacy, safety, the technology employed to produce the vaccine, the side effects, the effect against the South African variant and other variants, clinical validity and trials, cost of the vaccine, and an overall analysis comparing its pros and cons. The Johnson&Johnson pharma company has named the vaccine as Janssen Covid-19 vaccine, and it has completed phase 3 clinical trials, which is very essential phase for any drug or vaccine. They claim that the vaccine has 66% overall efficacy, and it looks like they might change with respect to the population administered, and it is 85% effective to prevent death due to the severe COVID condition. They also have highlighted that this vaccine is effective against most of the new variants, including the South African variant. The vaccine was tested in more than 43,000 participants from various geographical locations. The vaccine gives protection against the virus only after 28 days post-vaccination. The vaccine is effective 72% in United States and only 57% in South Africa, which is a point to be noted. The vaccine is effective even with severe disease conditions that require intensive medical attention. Important things to note here is that we need only one shot of this vaccine, which is great. Whereas most of the other vaccines require double the dose, at least we can save a day with this Johnson&Johnson vaccine. This vaccine is protective even in individuals over 60 years of age and across all variants and regions, including South Africa. It is important to note that in South Africa, nearly 95% cases are due to the new variant. Although the vaccine is effective against all new variants, in South African population it has shown only 57% efficacy. Remember this one, please. Although the phase 3 trials are ready, the firm claims that they are still monitoring the participants of the trial to record long-term efficacy and safety. This is really important and crucial for any drug to record their long-term safety and efficacy at least for 2 to 3 years. But given the pandemic situation, we can't do much on this. Coming to the regulatory issues, like other COVID vaccines, Janssens vaccine also is released under the emergency category without the regulatory authorization, and they have promised that they will obtain the emergency use authorization from the regulatory bodies by February. I hope they have got this by now at least. And coming to the storage conditions, it can be stored at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius for at least 3 months, which is good, so that the government doesn't need to spend more on the storage facilities. This is the list of populations that were included in the clinical trials. It seems like Johnson&Johnson really have taken care to include all the ethnic groups. We can see that they have included white population, Hispanic or Latin population, and Black African American population, Native American populations, and also Asians. And it's also important to note that they also included the individuals with the underlying comorbidities which are linked with increasing the severity of the disease. So which means that Johnson&Johnson have tested the vaccine really well and thoroughly. Coming to the technological aspect, Johnson&Johnson have adopted the AdVac technology, which uses the adenovirus body to carry the coronavirus antigenic protein to elicit immunity in the human host. It is one of the successfully employed vaccine technologies which are generally considered safe. Unlike the other mRNA-based vaccine technology which raises safety issues based on the technology used to produce the vaccine, this one is like safer. And this is the technology that was used by the company to produce the vaccines against Ebola and Zika. And it looks like they are trying to produce vaccine even against HIV. Interesting. Lastly, coming to the cost of the vaccine, Johnson&Johnson priced this vaccine at about $10 to the US government, which is approximately 150 rand, which is almost in the same range as that of the other vaccines in the market, or maybe cheaper than them. Coming to the overall analysis, let us see the pros and cons of the vaccine. First thing, the pros: it is well designed, it has got well designed clinical trial, tested in variety of population, and it is tested on individuals 60 and plus, 60 and above age. It is also tested with individuals carrying the comorbid conditions. It also requires a single dose, and it uses a safer technology, and the overall efficacy is 66%, which is not great, but still they have the guts to open up and say that they have 66% efficacy overall. But you should also see that it depends on the population, because the different population has got a different efficacy. And the next advantage is it is effective against South African strain, that's what they claim. And the cost is, we expect that it might be cheaper than the other vaccines. Coming to the disadvantages of this vaccine, of the cons, the results, the fact sheet clearly says that it is effective only 57% in South African population. And the important thing is the results are not published in any literature, and the long-term observation is yet to be completed, but we can't do much on this aspect. And also the authorization is pending as per their report, but I hope they got the emergency authorization by now. And it also says that the protection of starts only after 28 days post vaccination, which means that even after you get vaccinated, you need to be careful at least for 1 month after getting the vaccination. So friends, with these details, I hope you might have some idea what this vaccine is having and how effective it can be. Again, this video doesn't support or oppose the vaccination. It is completely based on your decision to vaccinate or not. But it is important to state all the facts to the public so that they can make a well-informed decision during this difficult time. I hope you like this video. Please share it to your friends to spread the information and awareness. If you would like to get more such interesting and useful videos, do subscribe to Science and Galata channel. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.